Hey guys, this is Vril continuing our Crusader Kings 2 playthrough as House Ivaring. So we are actually able to create the Kingdom of Scotland now. We actually have the 51% de jure counties. We actually have, I think it's 58% of the de jure counties. But we need to create another duchy title, which I guess is the Jarldom title. So we'll go ahead and create the Jarldom of Lothian. That will give us 200 prestige and 100 gold, or cost 100 gold. And so we created the Jarldom of Lothian, which now should let us go ahead and create the Kingdom of Scotland. So one of our primary goals here, so that creating the title will give 400 prestige and cost 200 gold and 200 piety. We can certainly afford all of that. And so we created the Kingdom of Scotland. Awesome. So, and we love that spelling of Scotland there. So, the Norse, Germanic spelling. So we need to nominate a new ruler here. So it's Agnatic Elective Gavelkind, just like we're used to. And I'll have Ivar the Jarl of Northumbrian, who's actually not even... He's has a revolt against him. So go ahead and elect him. Let's see, we can't elect anybody else. We can only do the kingdom there. So we do have some, and actually I'm going to raise the centralization. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and do that. It might not be all that popular, but that'll be good for us. And we've got some new titles, new commander titles that we can give out. Give this out to... We don't want to give it to Snorri, he's our steward. We'll give it to Bo. He's a tough soldier. And we've got one more to give out, and we'll give it out to this guy's chief. It's pretty good. Although... Game Master, okay. I'll go ahead and put this guy. Let's check this one though. Just looking for... This guy has higher martial. I look for the... If they have some sort of combat ability, combat modifier. So I'm gonna do that. What other titles do we actually have here? Law Speaker. Maybe... I can... Let's check... I'll give opinion, monthly salary, monthly prestige. I don't think I can elect my son. He needs to be in the realm. I'm thinking just to like help build up his prestige so that when we take over for him, or from him, that he'd have more prestige, you know, ready to go with some tribal armies. Okay, so he does have this civil war against him, which he is apparently losing, and this is just a lower tribal organization. So I'm thinking we want to get rid of this war first before we do anything, because what I want to do, maybe I didn't mention this part, I want to subjugate him. I can do that, but if I subjugate him and I take this over before this war ends, then I will only be subjugating these two counties and not the whole thing, I think. So we'll wait on that. So I've fulfilled that ambition. And I actually don't have the ability to do anything other than get married, which I'm not going to do. I'm going to keep this... I'll close that. We have a righteous imprisonment of Count Burgred the Seducer. That's Burgred of East Anglia. There's very little army, so let's think about taking this army down here, and then we'll try to imprison him. Okay, let me bump up the speed a little bit. It was only on 1. Alright, so the Lords of Scotland approve the institution of low centralization, and my son is asking me for call to arms. We accept we will become part of the Northumbrian Civil War to lower tribal organization. We'll accept that. Of course, we just sent our army down here, but we'll be bringing them back. let's see if we can ask for... Nah, we're okay. Although, yeah, let's see if we can ask... Let's see, yeah, no, he's not, doesn't have a call to arms. We can get some levies, I think. Barrett accepted the King Olaf's the Cruel's peace offer. Okay, this is Barrett. Who's Barrett? Not sure who Barrett was. Whoever he was, he had lost all titles, it looked like. Alright, so we claim to be pressed. This is for somebody else. I might do that at some point in time, but we have more pressing matters. I'm just curious. Okay, so our friend, sort of friend over here, Olaf Yingling, has taken over all of the... We need way more moral authority, though. He has the 3 holy sites that we need to reform the faith, but our moral authority is not there. I don't think his piety was there either. Let's have a look here. So, yeah, he only had 350 piety, although his wealth is finally not in the negative, and he's probably about to die. I wonder who his heir is. Let's see here. So this is, though, let me just check. I'm curious. Yeah, it's not the Empire there. They still need a bunch of Scotland to, or not Scotland, Finland to get that, but I don't think that's going to happen. So those kingdoms probably break up when he dies. Okay, well, in your experience in matters of war has increased. I think we'll... Flat terrain expert would certainly not flat terrain. Light foot leader. What is our army mostly made up of these days? Light infantry, archers, heavy infantry. I'll say light foot. Troublesome peasants here. Okay, well, we'll follow this guy and just take this army out completely, and then we'll go ahead and try to siege these back for my son, I guess. And this is actually my nephew's land. So we were going to righteously imprison this Burgred the Seducer. And we can, of course, start to subjugate some of our own areas here. Can't do this while he's in... Okay, he's not independent, apparently. He's under the... These guys down here, I don't even know who they are. Over here in Wales, though. Okay, I hope this pleases you. So distrust... Okay, we actually don't need to be doing that anymore, though. Let's go ahead. Everybody likes us. I wonder if we could offer him vassalization. Yeah, he'll accept it too. How about that? Okay, we took that back. Let's go on over here. Yeah, he's going to swear fealty to me. I did think he was a Yingling, though. Yeah, he was. Okay. How about this guy? These guys here. Okay, that is actually Olaf the Cruel from over in Sweden. We'll keep an eye on that if it changes hands. We're just going to siege this down. We'll wait on that siege in Fief, and these guys are... Sure why they're not sieging there. Really not sure about that. And we'll head on over to Clydesdale. So my my body may be sapless and infirm, but my mind is healthy as ever. Who are you? Oh, of course. Unfortunately, I've gained the infirm trait, so the King of Scotland. He was captured and is now my prisoner, so that takes us up to 100%. Trying to create unrest in the nobles. So let's, we were gonna change what we were doing here. Who could we work on? We don't need to fabricate any claims. We could sow dissent, though. Who is, well, I just did that. I think we can sow dissent Poes. Yeah, let's actually go ahead and assign a new chancellor so that we can send this guy to Poes to sow dissent in the capital there. And let's see, I don't think we can end this war. I think these guys have to do it themselves. Probably about ready to do another great blot. Don't recall if we've done one of those recently. So yeah, we won this war. So I've received word the Chancellor is trying to agitate nobles. He shouldn't actually be there anymore. So let's see if my son... We can... He's not at peace? Does he have another? Let me change over the diplomatic relations view here. He has a war against him from these guys over here in Ireland. Okay. Well, he's probably going to be calling me to war again. I don't think I can offer to join that war. Where's he going with these troops? There's barely anybody. It's rulership focus. Should we try to just subjugate him before anybody gets here? I wonder if we should. Attacking an ally would cost 50 prestige. We've got plenty of prestige. And I don't think he's going to be able to invite me to this war. I think we need to subjugate him. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Alright. Let's head into your capital. Yeah, we're going to be able to do this relatively quickly, though. These guys are being warred against as well. They're actually at war with quite a few here. Over here in Wales, too. This is... Yeah, okay. Some Welsh kingdom there. And it's unfortunate we had to declare war on my son, but he was here and he needed to be in our land. We wanted him under us. Swear fealty and all, but we couldn't do it because he was in wars. So we just ended up declaring war. We didn't have time for that. Alright. Yeah, I mean, this is going to go pretty quickly. This land was all just sieged, I think, so their garrisons are really small. I wonder if we should split this up. Might be an idea to siege just a little bit quicker. Assuming we have enough. Looks like we do. Plot war for Earl Edmund of Bedford seeks to see Countess Bjorngith of Beguiling. Okay. Okay. Wonder what our ability to imprison this guy. It's still 31. Alright. Slightly large war going on there. Is that just a revolt? Couldn't tell. Yeah, I think it's a revolt here. Poes revolt. That's good. Poes revolt. They were kind of getting a little bit too large, and so a daughter was born to Holmfrid Sigtrygg's daughter. Okay. These names are getting really long. Sigtrygg's daughter. Okay, we've got Clydesdale, we won that, and the temple will be a little bit larger to siege, same with this one. We'll merge these all together. So, Holmger claims that he would be a better marshal than Kettle. Kettle of Man. He would be slightly better. He's an intricate web weaver. If I say no, he might kill me. Okay, Kettle's opinion goes down, but Kettle had a good opinion with me, and we have the ability to set a new commander, and we'll probably set Kettle. No, we're going to set Carl. Some good claims, it looks like. This guy's quite good. He's an adventurer. I don't think I've seen anybody with that in this playthrough yet. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna remerge these armies up and siege out over here first, and then we're going to have to siege all these temples down. Then we should be subjugating. Snorri tells me that his efforts praising my name. That's good, because we've got some Germanic Scottish warriors here. That should help us siege this stuff down, and while they're merging up, they'll take out this. This is actually the army of my son. Yep, my son was actually there too. It's too bad. I don't like doing this to you, son, but the rules of the game gave me no choice. And so this is, I can go into hiding. Maybe I should go into hiding? Sigtrid the Chaste gains the trait in hiding. Yeah, I might want to do that. And be a wuss and go into hiding. Okay, so was that who was my regent there? Is it Snorri? Yeah, it's Snorri. It's a good regent. Okay, so now we've got to siege down all of these temples, and they're going to take a little bit longer. And what was this guy doing? Was he... Okay, he was in Poes, so they... I don't know if they actually ended up, you know, leading to that revolt, but I'd like to think so. Build zeal. What provinces do we have, and what religions are they? Yeah, let's go ahead and convert Gowrie here. Thinking that might become like... Or maybe Ross. Ross is a good one. They have a pretty good tax. Base tax up there. So yeah, we're just gonna siege these down. Cross Ragul. Okay. Yeah, England is pretty messed up right now, though, overall. So we siege that down, we gotta go back on over here, and again, this is gonna take a little while. This is the temple. Maybe it'll take us to 100% war score, but I don't think it will. I think we've got to take over this last temple, Dunblane Temple, and then we probably will. Let me just bump up the speed really quick. And we won that siege, and it did take us to 100%, so this will enforce these demands. My son, who gets subjugated. We've got some de jure claims, Northumbrian. This is probably on Poes as well. Yes, so... Poes has 1,300. I bet he's got major allies. Yes, like Lewis Carling and Mercia, Wessex. Even my cousin, converted to Catholicism. Do not like him for that. We have a child that can get a guardian here. So I'm thinking our next... I don't think we'll be able to do any more prepared invasions. So please kill me. I've got the ill trait. I don't think I can do prepared invasions anyway. Maybe yeah, actually. Although, if we're gonna do a prepared invasion, what should we actually do it for? Mercia, Jorvik? Poes seems to be the largest, though. I think we do a prepared invasion on Poes. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. See how that goes. I'll have tribal armies as well. Thinking to do some conquests here. Let's check. So this is another Carling in here. Wonder if... It's not like over in EU4 where it's going to tell you like what allies are actually going to do something with these wars. I don't know if these guys are actually going to do anything. So let's see about other guys here. So Petty Kingdom of Cornwall, Count of Northumberland. So these guys aren't too bad. Just thinking to start taking over some of Ireland if we can was my thought. Alright, so we've got allies, we don't need to do that, we don't need to do any of this, and we've got all these Northumberland areas we can, you know, we're preparing to invade all of that. Righteous imprisonment, we won't worry about that, although he's trying to kill me. Got a bunch of duchies to create. Yeah, we do, okay. And it does look like we're out of time for this episode, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.